Howdy folks, Jeff Hendricks here with the Hendricks on Homes Group powered by Team Price Real Estate. I have my fearless cohort with me. What's your name again?
Taylor.
Taylor. We also share a last name and a household together. You live upstairs, right?
Yes.
All right, cool. Well, we're glad that you're here, buddy, because you have some huge insight to share with everybody this month. I know you do, right? So thanks for joining us, guys. We're going to be reviewing the metrics from the month of August, which wow, today is actually the end of September. So we have a new added surprise for some real-time data as well too. But let's take a look at August as to how it compared throughout all 6 communities that make up Hays County. So active properties down 14.3%. I guess in the same theme there too, the pending and under contract had a pretty stark drop also at 53%. What's really interesting is that the number of sold units went up by 40%. But also, if you go back and look at the data from July, excuse me, we had a lot of those pending ones that went out that actually would have closed in August. So I guess it's not too much of a shock to see it. But wow, the sellers did pay the price at the closing table. Look at that median price down almost 11% for the month. And then our friends, Mr. Days on the market, holding steady at 46 to push. We talked about what push meant, right? Mm-hmm. No shift, no change. So we'll push on forward to the next thing, huh? All right, guys. Well, as we do, we take a tour through one of the 6 communities every single month. The lucky winner this month is Kyle. I have added a new feature in here. It's more on the lines of real-time data as well. So if you can see, I actually pulled this data today. So a lot of the stuff that we're looking at are kind of lagging indicators because we're reviewing the month before. But right here's a leading indicator to tell you exactly where the community of Kyle sits as it relates to 3 key categories: days on market, activity index, and months of inventory. So days on market, 77 kind of falls in the middle there, leaning towards the high end, although that's for some of the other markets that we see, 77 is actually a welcome number and a little bit lower than we see. On the activity index, 28.5%. I'd say anything over 20% is a decent activity return, so it is inching into the warm category. And then months of inventory, a little over 4 months, kind of puts it in neutral market. So that doesn't mean it's really a seller's market or a buyer's market. It's just neutral. So yay. So let's take a look here. We have 5 properties that sold here in the community of Kyle, in neighborhoods South Grove, Opal Ranch, Meadow Woods, and a couple in 6 Creeks. If you look there, the price difference, right? We've got from 300 all the way up to 750. So that's what kind of makes Kyle attractive, is that it's got something for first-time homeowners, or maybe some that are retiring, or kind of everything else in between. So our beautiful friends in Kyle, there we go. Look, we've got some interesting days on markets from 333 to 0. I would say the 0, that's a new construction. They just put it in after it's sold just to get that data into MLS, which we thank them for, though. I appreciate you guys doing that as well. So as we take a look at these beautiful homes, this is the exterior of those 5 homes that we saw that closed, but probably the most important aspect and fantastic thing about real estate is choosing the favorite street name of the month. Nothing too crazy, but we found some pretty interesting ones, I guess you'd say. We've got Tektite Terrace, Rodney Boat, Coral Bean, Muddy Creek, Prickly Poppy, Reef Band, and Wood Thrush. So, as I always do, I punt to Taylor to let him choose his first. So which of these bad boys is going to win the title for Kyle this month?
There's 2 that kind of pop out, Tektite Terrace and Prickly Poppy.
Yeah.
But I think I'm going to have to go with Prickly Poppy to be the winner.
That is a fun one. I mean, wow, you just get to tell people that you live on Prickly Poppy Lane, although it's kind of a tongue twister a little bit too. Tektite Terrace, I don't even know what that is. A Wood Thrush, wow. And then Rodney Boat, again, we always see the obligatory general contractor who's decided to name the street after himself. So Rodney, way to go. I'm going to give you my thumbs up just for putting it out there and doing your thing. So congrats. We'll say adios to Kyle. And as we always like to do in closing, if you are lucky enough to receive one of these two beautiful publications, Dripping Springs Neighbors and Wimberley Living, I have a presence inside of those publications. So if you need to reach out, pick up their local edition and give me a shout. Or, wow, look here, too, featured are all of my contact information. How convenient. I've got a website, phone number, and my email address. Obviously, Hays County is one of my favorite topics, and this is where we work and play and all the other lovely things that we do. Tell the folks, though, exactly what have you been doing as we roll into summer, or from summer into fall? Like, what's been keeping you busy, Sam?
Sports,
Yeah?
soccer, baseball.
There you go. You may have been in a wood bat only event in Dallas recently?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, pretty cool, pretty cool. Well, lots to be proud of and happy, and that's what we do mainly in our free time, is support the youngsters in all of their sports. So keep it going, my man.
Sure.
All right, guys. Well, there we go. We have wrapped up the month of August here on the last day of September. So we'll be back next month to have the September statistics as well. So as we roll into summer and into fall, we've got Happy Halloween, we got Happy Thanksgiving, Merry Christmas, and all of the beautiful
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. I mean, it's just a crazy time, this Q4 that we're rolling into. So we wish everybody a happy and healthy upcoming holiday season. Hey, give me a shout if you have any questions. If not, we will see you back here next month again, and thanks for joining.